na I don't want to be comfortable with all the things that I get into. I want, if possible, mas madagdagan yung workload because that raises up responsibility and parang yung input mo as a person hindi lang limited to being just ito lang ako, ito lang yung gagawin ko. And I'm very grateful for GMA that they gave me the opportunity to produce this show and they trusted me with all the works kasi it's also a very liberating experience to be on the other side of the camera na hindi ka nang lagi nasa harap. So, mahirap siya pero masaya siya kasi I'm very blessed with great people behind me. I'm very, very blessed with mentors na keeps on guiding me every step of the way. So, parang hindi rin siya masyadong naging difficult on my end because all I have to do is really to follow these people who wants to see me fly most of the time. So, I mean, from start to finish ng concert, dun ko na-experience actually when we shot the performance parts na usually when I do concerts, after ng performance ko, uwi na ako eh. Pero after ko mag-perform, andun na yung mga pipirmahan, yung mga for release na talent fees and contracts.
Yun na inabot, ikaw na pala yun.
So, ang nangyari doon, ako yung huling umuwi, which is very very different, and I love that feeling na may bago lagi. That drives me to even do more kasi there's a lot of opportunities that's coming my way, and all I have to do is grab it and be responsible for all of this. I'm very happy and proud of the outcome of the show.
And now you're not just an artist, you're not just a performer, but you are a well-rounded person in the industry because you know some of the things that's happening on the business side of things. And I'm sure as a producer, siyempre iba siguro yung fulfillment kapag nakita mo na, nag-manifest na, nakita mo pala yung playback, iba na siguro yung fulfillment pag napanood niya ng ibang tao. Iba na yung pakiramdam siguro. Okay, pero speaking of being a producer, meron kang katuwang dito sa pagpo-produce ng Forward, sa pag-navigate, pag-execute nitong docu-concert natin. Siya ay ang walang iba kundi ang director ng Forward. I-welcome na natin si Direk Frank Lloyd Mamarel. Direk Frank, hello.
Hello, nice to meet you, Martin.
Hello, Direk. Kamusta? Anong...
Ano naman?
Okay lang. Chill lang tayo today. Pero, Direk, itong Forward, si Alden, performer, producer, ikaw, it was your first time, or was it your first time working with Alden?
Yeah, it's actually my first time working with him. Actually, maganda dyan, parang nagpapasalamat nga ako kay Alden kasi he gave me the chance to actually present to him a concept to show him a bigger picture of what he could be in the future. So, doon nagsimula yan. He just gave me an opportunity to present a concept to him. And then, instantly, we actually clicked. And then, everything went into place.
Direk, what's your, out of curiosity lang, what's your most favorite thing? Kasi it's your first time working with Alden, and we know how accomplished Alden is. He's done so much for the industry, many concerts, many performances, many shows already. Ikaw, anong pinaka-paboritong bagay mo nung ginagawa niyo tong Forward? And this is a different treatment kasi it's a docu-concert naman.
Yeah, actually, the documentary part is actually my favorite part of this concert, diba? Kasi I'm known for concerts that are very most likely more on the performances side, right? The light, the visuals, and all those. But this time, it's given me something to work with, wherein I also tell a story, the story of an artist that wants to move forward, that wants to see bigger things in life, and has achieved a lot of things in just a little amount of time. And that's the story that we're going to tell here. Diba? Kanina nga, we were talking about what's the story about, diba? We're stripping Alden Richards from the real person, which is Richard Fulkerson Jr. Yun eh. So we're telling the story. Kaya it makes me so excited to actually make the people see what this concert has to offer, this documentary concert has to offer.
Okay, balik ko naman yung tanong direct kay Alden. Kamusta maka-work si Direk Frank for the very first time, Alden?
Parang yun yung best decision for the concert. I mean,
Wow.
yung the way it was presented, actually, nag-meet kami ni Direk for a day when I was in lock-in, and tapos the next week, meron na siya agad concept. After one sit down, ganun kabilis. I guess these people, the circle that was built within the concert, lahat kami, we were meant to meet each other. Kasi sobrang dali ng naging process ng formulation, pag-structurize ng show. Hindi rin ako nahirapan to put in my inputs kasi they're very open. They don't, hindi nila discredit yung mga suggestions ko. And I guess siguro isa yun sa parang magandang aspect ng mga proyekto is really if you involve everyone sa creative collaboration, because ang sarap manood ng show or ng isang proyekto na kapag pinanood mo, meron mga small details na masasabi mo, ay, idea ko yan. Ay, ako yung nagsuggest yan. That's a different fulfillment. Ang sarap sa pakiramdam. It empowers you. It empowers your creative side. Na parang, I am an asset in the creative collaboration aspect of projects. So yun yung naramdaman ko when I was doing it. Kaya I was really blessed with the team. I mean, from the director down to all the staff that was part of the show. Sobrang gaan.
Grabe. So talagang naging open kayo sa isa't isa, especially, with the ideas. Sige, bago natin to ibigay sa friends from the press natin, Direk, kamusta naman kasi usually it's with the director or meron kang creative team na talaga nakaka-work pagka, kung anong gusto mo makita, ano mangyayari sa concert o sa show. How is it working with Alden, and how is it brainstorming with him yung mga ideas niya?
Well, ang ano dito kay Alden, ang dami niyang ideas talaga. No? So I just had to listen to him. I just had to listen to him how he talks, his mannerisms, and also how he looks at life. Diba? So that's when I created the concept for him. I say for him is because of all those ideas that he has. I just have to create that structure. I just had to create that structure. But everything, it was a great collaboration. Also with the team that we came up with. No, it was really a great collaboration because we were basically having one goal. We had a goal. We had one goal, and it was really easy. It was easy putting it up because anyway, we have an artist wherein is really involved in all aspects since he's producing, and seeing him in person and actually shooting it already, it's super down to earth. This person. I was talking to some friends when we shot parts of the concert. He would actually make titimpla pa niya kami ng kape in his plate. Ganyan siya.
Grabe.
And then, also, parts of the concert, if you will see it, man, it's a different. You'll definitely see the difference between Alden Richards and Richard Jefferson Jr. Kaya super excited for people to see this. Super ang ganda ng collaboration namin, not just with me as the director, him as an artist and a producer, and everyone on the team had to pitch in something to create this magnificent project and output all together. So even if we're not finished yet, in our heads, we already know how it would look like. That's how intact our idea was and how generous this person is right in front of us.
Talagang nag-flow na lang lahat. Everything fell into place. Si Alden, ngumingiti-ngiti ngayon. Of course, talagang natutuwa sa mga naririnig na dito, Direk. Pero Alden, meron ka ba ang gustong pasalamatan sa mga bububuo nitong nung forward?
Of course, I can create it for si Direk, Frank, and to everyone who has been involved. They don't want to be named, pero I just want them to know how grateful I am for their presence and how they guided me in every step of the way for this show. I'm so grateful. I'm gonna be eternally grateful to these people because hindi ko in-expect that they will invest so much love and support to me, knowing na, everything's a risk. But these people are willing to go down the road with me with those kinds of decisions. And of course, to Jimmy, to Miss Gigi, of course, to everyone who has been part of it. I'm so grateful, of course, to the Manila String Machine, to the UST singers. I'm very grateful for their presence. So, of course, for the sponsors, and to the people who have bought the tickets, and to all my fans and supporters who have, minsan tinatanong ko yung sarili ko kung natutulog pa ba sila eh. Kasi every time I check on social media, they're always there promoting a concert. They make it to a point kahit sila yung gagawa ng sariling art card for the projects that I'm in, especially for the things that I am currently doing. I am so grateful to these people who's doing these things selflessly without asking anything in return. They just want to see it to be successful. And siguro that's isa yun sa mga blessings na na-appreciate ko while I'm staying in this industry is these people na walang hinihinging kapalit. Gagawin lang nila yun just to show their love and support to me. And yun palang panalo na ako. And yun, of course, yun, sila yung mga gusto kong pasalamatan and they deserve to be recognized.
And I'm sure, Alden, they are equally grateful na naka-work ka nila dito sa very special project na to. And of course, it's for the AR Foundation. So, malayo yung mararating. Malayo yung magiging impact nitong concert natin. Okay, at this point of the program, it's now time to open the floor for the questions. I-welcome na po natin ang ating friends from the press. We are joined by several bloggers from the industry here who also wants to know, what's the happening, what are the happenings here in our docu-concert forward. So sige, simulan na po natin ang questions natin with our bloggers. Simulan natin kay Miss Kate Adahar of Random Republica. Miss Kate, go ahead.
Hi, thank you, Martin. Hi, good afternoon. Alden, as Martin mentioned earlier, we only caught a glimpse of your birthday celebration in the US. So, kumusta yung bakasyon mo? What was the most enjoyable part? Pakwento naman ng highlights.
Ang dami kasi I'm with family. That's number one. And then I've celebrated my birthday in the simplest form, which is I appreciate. And those moments really count for me. Mas nagka-count sa akin yung intimate lang with the people that I love and hindi masyadong plinano because those moments rarely happens when I celebrate my birthday here. And nakakatuwa lang na maging simpleng tao ulit for those days na nandun lang ako sa US being just myself. Walang Alden Richards. Konti lang. Siguro I've met a couple of Pinoys. Pero after that, balik na ulit. Nagda-drive ako doon, naglalaba ako doon, naglilinis ako doon. Sabagay, ginagawa ko rin naman dito. Pero ang sarap lang na parang kahit pa paano I was able to relive my life before I became a celebrity during my stay there. And it's also my first out of the country after 2 years since the pandemic started. So yun. Tapos first time ko rin nagsalubong. Yun pala yung salubong. First, in my 30 years of existence, first time ko nagsalubong ng birthday when I was there.
Yun. Thanks. And at 30, you mentioned, you've been blessed with a lot of work, endorsements, and you were able to help your family. Pero kung meron pang material gift na gusto mong ibigay sa sarili mo, na kung hindi ka magi-guilty, ano yun?
Wala na yata eh. Parang, di ba there's a Maslow's hierarchy of needs? So I think I've reached the point of self-actualization. So hindi ko na I don't look at yung kasi 'di ba merong levels doon, but I think andun na ako sa second layer of the triangle. So it's really more of living by the moment, living by the day, planning for things to progress, to move forward. and it's not really more on